Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. We are continuing our abstract thesis series where we are digging deep into the concept to learn how things work in Power BI. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications for the new videos. So in this video, we are trying to see how Python visual can work. Last video, we have seen actually how you can actually make Python to work on in your Power BI environment. Now in this one, we will see how we can make Python visual to work. Now, whatever Python visual we are making work, we just need to check if you are using some library. Those libraries are supported in Power BI service, only those we have to use. So now here what we have to do is we actually can add a Python visual and do it. So before that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take couple of example from the Microsoft documentation. For that, this data is there. So I'm going to add one more Python data set here, and let's try out those example. And with those example, we are going to try one example with our sales table also. So here we go in others Python script, and then we are going to load this data now. So we go here and we say this one printing the data set, and then this data will be loaded, and we say okay, load the data. We don't need any transformation out here now. So if you, I'll give you the link for this site. So this is the data which is there, and then there is a visual which is getting created out of it. So there is a steps to do this that I'm going to show you. So this is the visual we are going to set. So the main thing which we are requiring here in this one is basically age and weight. Okay, so you are seeing age and the weight visuals from the data set has been used. Okay, so what I'm going to do is though if you look at the documentation, they say drag everything, but let's see if we can only manage with the date and age. Okay, so we have added this visual, and you see as soon as I added, actually I just changed the existing visual. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove these two, and then from this df3 I'm going to use age, and what we need another visual is age and weight. So we taken two visuals, age and weight, and then so as soon as you can see this visual has age and weight inside it. And see, look at this. So data set by default is going to be created like from data frame using the pandas, and data set drop duplicate. So duplicate will also be removed, and that is the only reason why they were saying drag everything. So what we are going to do is we are also going to drag everything, because seems like if duplicates are going to be dropped, then we will not have a good scatter plot. So what we are trying to plot here is we have taken the matplotlib library, and we are saying a data set, and this is a pandas data set. So pandas data set, we are using dataset.plot. We are trying to plot scatter plot. X is age and Y is weight, and color is red, and plt.show, and there is a run button. Let's run it. So there is some error it is giving. Python visual is not enabled. So let's delete it and try it again. Yes, so it should ask. First of all, when we click on the Python visual, it should ask to enable. Once we enable, then it should work. So we have to do the entire stuff again. Let's drag everything. I can actually click here, and once it drags here, and then we know we have to copy paste our code. So and execute. Now this time around we got it, and let me minimize this one so you can see a scatter plot. I can make it a bit bigger. Now will it take the filters? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's say, gender out here, and I'm going to convert this gender into, let's say, this one. So you can see this Python visual is interacting with this filter. Okay, very good. So let's make this one also a bit smaller. Scatter plot, let's make this one even further smaller. We need, you can move it sideways. This, let us, there's little bit of Python frame movement is not so comfortable. That's what I'm realizing, but I think if we click at the right place, we should be able to do it. Okay, we'll add one more. Now we'll add one more. There's one more example for the line visual. So and what you have to do is basically anything you want to create here, and if the code is not available, the way you have to do is you have to go on the search and check out how to do that thing with help from pandas. Okay, so here I would like to say, let's look at the another set of the code which is given on the Microsoft side. And so here we are going to create lines, and then we are going to take f name, children's and pets. So okay, let's take only these, because anyway it is going to children's, pet and f name. So we are going to take this, and please remember, if I want the filter of gender, I need to have it, otherwise gender filter will not pass. So I add that also. Okay, that's why they are saying, you know, have everything. So now the difference is, here we are taking this plot, and on the plot we are going to show this, and in the what we are doing, dataset.plot, we are setting the lines and passing this plot to it. Okay, so in the dataset we are passing the line plot, and then we are plotting that one. So this is what we are doing in Python now. So now we got two lines out here, and then we have a filter which we can actually remove, and then you can see the same visual what we have there. Now we have done with these two visuals, which are, you know, kind of, we have taken it, but what I've done is I actually need a histogram, and I need a histogram from my sales table on quantity. So I would like to create one more one. Okay, so histogram on, let's say, quantity, that's the measure right now available. So what I'm going to do is, here is, I have found out. So what I've done is I tested out histogram. Histogram was not so great on quantity, but I'm going to show you on the quantity. Then I'm going to create the gross out here. So the commented code is one which I experimented with different things. So I have quantity out here, and as soon as I type, you can see that quantity is, it's showing, and it's, let's plot the histogram, and can't display the visual. There is an error out here in this visual. So we have missed out something. We have to import this one now. So to have that histogram, we need to import one more file. So we are importing pyplot.plt, and in the pyplot.plt we have this one, and our histogram doesn't seems pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to my sales table, and this is the same thing which we are doing, and I'm going to create a new column out here. Let me create a new column out here, which is gross basically. And here I'm going to use quantity star price. Okay, and so quantity and price we have taken, we have created a gross column. Let me put gross also, and maybe if I would like to have some filters, I can give it here. Let's say item ID, I might want like to pass a filter later, so I can give it here. Okay, and let me do one thing. Now I can use gross here. Okay, let's see, do we get a better histogram out here? Okay, so what we have to do is, seems like working. So let's do one thing, because this gross is basically what is happening is basically a measure which column which is basically kind have duplicate values, so that might be causing it. So let's start adding certain things. So let's add order number. Let's also add sales date. Let's also add item ID, and you see that, you know, now the things start looking much better. So we have much better histogram. So basically histogram need line level data, and what we were doing is basically we were not providing the line level data, and there is a code inside it that which actually deletes the duplicates. So that is what actually causing the histogram not to display correctly. But what we have done is, we actually has done it. So basically what you can do is, you can have an index column in your table, and you can actually have it like for histograms or scatter plot whenever you need that. So now what we are doing is, we are getting the correct data here. So we are getting the correct histogram. Now one thing which we have to check it, is it going to work in Power BI service? So we have to publish and check it. And what I have done already, I have already created a Python workspace. Okay, in my previous videos, in beginner tutorial where we have shown you how to publish a file, I have shown you how to create a workspace. So I already have a workspace, and I select that as a destination, and I say okay, select, and let it publish. And once it published, then we have to go and check out there, does it really work? So are the visual going to work in Power BI service. That is the most important thing which we have to check. Fine. So it has been published, and let me go to my Power BI service out here, and let me check out in my workspace Python. Do I have this 180? Okay, I got a new report. Let me see here. Okay, seems like something is loading. Is it working? Let's wait and see. I can actually put on the pages out here, and it's loading right now. Let's see. First time it may take time because Python has to be loaded into the memory. So yeah, we started getting the visuals, and the first one should get filtered out. Let's see, does it work when we apply the filters out here? Okay, not as fast experience as what we have for the normal visuals, but yes, we are still able to get the filters done, and everything is working as expected. So you have seen that, you know, you can not only get the data from Python, means using the Python you can get data into Power BI. You can also create visuals, and those visuals you can pass the parameters and can publish them into the Power BI service and use it there. So try these things out, and do let us know if you're facing some issue, you have some questions, ask in the comment. So keep watching, keep asking. Keep watching, keep asking questions in comments, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new videos. Thank you.